Vampires.
Did you say what kind of animal it was?
You've never heard of vampires?
She said it was a vampire.
Did you know that vampires are the oldest creatures of the night?
What are you?
I'm a vampire.
I am a vampire. Creature of the night.
Real or myth?
Myth.
How can it be?
I think you have the wrong person, sir.
You haven't aged a day.
Do I look like folklore to you?
Wrong.
These demons live among you.
Our household is sweet demons hunting in the night.
Stay inside! Get back in the house!
These creatures are of the darkest parts of hell.
What kind of hell demons are you?
We're vampires, darling.
At first, there's nothing.
How are you here?
You had vampire blood in your system.
But then you slowly start to realize that there's nothing.
I died.
She's in transition.
You have to drink if you want to live.
Because then you have another choice to make. Either let yourself die,
We all know the drill. You feed or you die.
Or you will die again, this time for good.
or be a vampire.
Are they even human?
She is human.
He's human, and I'm not, so I don't care.
We deserve to live. We are better than they are.
Human life is just a means to an end.
A life means nothing.
Our means to our end.
Do you remember at all what it's like to be a human being?
Not really.
No, these are far from human, Will.
They have the ability to control your mind,
You will not tell anyone.
seduce your spirit.
You will do exactly as I say.
They're people, Isabel, and you're treating them like they're dolls. She doesn't exist for your amusement, for you to feed on whenever you want to.
Neighbors who had opened their homes to us could now keep us out.
You could invite me in.
Are you gonna invite me in?
Will you do me a favor and invite me in?
And as such, anyone can enter without invitation.
Someone who never grows old, never gets hurt. Someone who changes in ways that can't be explained.
It's a small price to pay for all of our gifts.
And your very immortality is a gift.
Feels more like a gift.
That will change. But they could bite. We had to bite harder. They had speed. We had to go faster. Agility, strength, senses.
You'll feel small movements of air on your skin that you've never felt before.
I can hear things from far away. I can see through the darkness. I can move like it's magic.
But with this speed, this strength, this immortality came terrible hunger.
I felt this hunger.
Thank God you found.
Thank God you're here.
At first it felt strange, that metallic taste, but then it was like electricity coursing through my body.
My body is exploding with power.
The feeling of power was indescribable.
She's a vampire. We're a predatory species. We enjoy the hunt, the feed, and the killing.
Vampires are driven by the feed and kill.
There's no hunger, there's only sport.
The thing about vampires is that we need to feed.
The cobblestones, they ran red with blood.
Make no mistake,
They are deadly.
these are predatory creatures.
The predatory species was born.
Look, we're vampires. We're a toxic species.
Always nice to see a vampire in his true element.
Whether you want to blame it on magic or biology, it's just who we are.
Species has become such a broody lot.
Pretending like we're not the strongest people on the planet.
No, I want you to remember who you are.
For every strength, there would be a weakness. The sun became our enemy.
Daylight rings so I don't burn in the sunlight.
Flowers at the base of the white oak burned and prevented compulsion. Do you smell that?
Blood.
Blood had made us reborn, and it was blood that we craved above all else.
You're a vampire. That means the urge to kill is a part of who you are.
We could not punish all that.
Some of us are more extreme than others, but that's just who we are.
How come you're so much better at controlling it?
Because I'm so much worse when I don't.
Do you even know what a ripper is?
I don't know what you are, man, but
Oh, I'm a ripper.
I did find out something that night. I'm a ripper.
A ripper is a vampire who is driven by obsession,
That means I literally can't stop feeding until I rip someone's head off.
who lives only for the gratification of their deepest desires. A ripper will feed until there is nothing left to feed on.
There are good parts of being a vampire, and there are bad parts.
And then they'll move on to the next and the next.
You're the bad parts. You think I wouldn't feel any remorse over what happened?
Our emotions are heightened.
But I did. Shame, guilt.
All the guilt must be exhausting.
I couldn't bear feeling all of it anymore. So I decided not to.
Anna said that vampires don't have to feel pain.
There is another option.
Humanity is a vampire's greatest weakness.
Why didn't you turn it off?
But they could turn it off.
And the guilt, the pain, Damon, I can turn it off like a switch.
They shut out their humanity.
We switch off our humanity and we revel in it.
But a real
Ripper. I need you to run like hell. Do you understand me? Run, run, run.
I know how much you enjoy the chase.
I bet I do like a good chase.
Enjoys that.
We both know the closest you'll ever get to humanity is when you rip it open and feed on it.